GameDay One and Veolia have teamed up to honor the best athletes of Rockland County over the past month. Veolia now presents the Rockland County Female Athlete of the Month of November to Aubrey Haesche of Albertus Magnus. Be sure to log on to Veolia North America to learn more about their conservation rebate program. Aubrey Haesche entered the 2024 soccer season as arguably Section 1's top goalkeeper. The senior signed to play at Holy Cross, yet her team went undefeated and won the state championship, while Haesche never once put on her gloves. Haesche instead left her mark on the Albertus program as a defender, and more so, as a selfless leader.
She's a goalie by trade, so originally we were thinking that, she's our goalie for the third straight year. But then, we needed a center back, and we wanted to try something with Aubrey. And after the first two games, and I said to Aubrey, hey, I think that we can win a state championship with you at center back.
After 2 seasons in net for the Falcons and starring on the premier world-class club team, Haesche accepted her coach's request.
Her words to me were, I'll do whatever you think will help us win.
Well, I had been playing goalie the entire preseason tryouts. I was a goalie. I knew that we needed a center back. As a goalie, I saw we did not have a center back, and I knew I could play on the field. I never thought I would be a starting center back for Albertus.
The position switch of Haesche just might have been the difference between competing for a state title and winning one. As a defender, she was the final piece to the Falcons' championship puzzle.
To Aubrey, whatever she's doing, whether it's goalkeeper or playing on the field, she wants to do it the best she possibly can. So, every day in practice, she's asking questions about what she needs to be doing. So there's, some bumps and learning curves, but she played amazing.
When was the last time you played a position other than goalie in soccer?
Never really. Yeah, it wasn't a hard decision. I was excited to try a new position. I love goalie. I'm committed for goalie, but yeah, center back was a lot of fun.
Haesche's remarkable postseason earned her the Veolia Rockland County Athlete of the Month award for November, and for good reason. Instead of being a premier keeper this fall, Haesche transformed into one of the state's top defenders.
When I was younger, I was never really good with my feet, actually. So I was kind of just throwing the goal in second grade because I was taller than everyone else, and then I played and I just got very good. I had a goalie trainer, Frank. He was amazing. He taught me everything I know. So yeah, I loved goalie. I loved the diving aspect. I loved just being there.
Perhaps the most staggering statistic from 2024 is this: Haesche scored more goals as a defender than her unit allowed, by an 8-5 margin. Those 8 goals were the first 8 goals she's ever scored in her entire soccer career.
So defensively, all those traits kind of carry over. What I was most surprised was offensively how good she would do, and contribute 8 goals, and one of those goals in the state final.
Haesche was able to combine her natural playmaking ability with her clutch gene in the biggest moments for the Falcons. In the Section 1 final, with her team trailing by a goal, she assisted on the equalizer in the final minutes of regulation, before her team found the net in the second OT to defeat Horace Greeley.
Yeah, the feeling of when we even scored the tying, I got the assist for the tying goal, and then seeing Alexis score, that was amazing. That's a feeling I will never, I don't think, experience again.
No goal for Haesche was bigger than her final one. In the state championship game, she came up on a corner and headed in the second goal on what ended up as a 2-1 victory.
And then in that state final, I don't know how that ball even got to her, because there was a girl in front of her who jumped up for it, a girl on her side, and the ball just drops right over that girl's head, so she had half a second to look at it and buried it in the back of the net. Just another example of why we needed her as a center back on the field, not only for the defensive stuff, but what she could do offensively.
The postseason has seen Haesche earn a bounty of awards, with plenty more to come. Next fall, she'll be off to Holy Cross and expects to return to playing goal. She thinks.
I told her last night, we had a team dinner, I said, we're going to come watch you play at Holy Cross. I don't know if you're going to be in the goal or on the field. Your coach has got a fortunate task here to figure out where you're going to be playing.
I am ready to go back and goal. Even though I was playing the field, some practices I would just go in the goal for if we were doing shooting. I didn't need to shoot. I'm a defender, but I'm excited to go back and goal.
Great for the younger girls to see, the selflessness that she carried herself with this year. She's a senior, committed to Holy Cross D1 goalie, and how the team found success as a result of her playing on the field. And not just that, but the validation of all the postseason awards and accolades that she has gotten so far, but she's going to continue to get in the next couple of weeks.